Assalamualaikum Prof. Hamid Jan. My name is Rosna binti Mama Asri from Dietetic Program. Today I would like to present my final year project proposal presentation supervised by Madam Nurzati Sufia and co-supervised by Dr. Divya Bano. The title is Relationship of Nutritional Knowledge, Attitude and Practice with Self-Perception of Lifestyle Changes due to COVID-19 pandemic. Self-perception refers to how or what a person interprets about the changes of behavior that happen in him or her, and for the self-perception that refers to lifestyle changes includes the changes in dietary routine, physical activity, sleep cycle, or stress and anxiety level. So, nutritional knowledge, attitude and practice (NKP) is an assessment tool to evaluate and investigate people knowledge, attitude and practice on nutrition, diet and foods, as well as closely linked hygiene and health concern. So there's a survey conducted in student among selected university in Malaysia found that the student have a adequate level of knowledge and positive attitude towards healthy lifestyle and healthy eating, but they have poor practice of it. Next is for the problem statement. Several studies reported that there is a variety of effects on lifestyle change during the prolonged COVID-19 confinement period, including an increase in sedentary behavior, dietary changes toward an unhealthy diet, decrease in sleep quality, increase in screen time, stress and anxiety. So during this pandemic, sitting time and screen time of students greatly increased due to online distance learning. Remote e-exam, e-learning had a negative effect on student eating patterns such as increase in intake of caffeine, high energy beverages, high sugar food and fast food. So there's one study also discovered a change in bedtime behavior prior to and after the COVID-19 emergency, as well as deterioration of sleep quality and insomnia symptom which more prominent towards the university student. Therefore, this study aimed to see the relationship between the student nutrition related knowledge, attitude and practice (NKP) with the self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic that they experience. Next is the research question. So for the research question, firstly, I want to know what is the nutrition KAP score among students of Health Campus USM. Second, what is the score of self-perception on healthy lifestyle change due to COVID-19 pandemic among students of Health Campus USM. And I want to know, is there any relationship between nutritional KAP with self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic among these students. So for the research hypothesis, null hypothesis is there is no significant association between nutritional KAP with self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic among students of Health Campus USM. And the alternative hypothesis is there is a significant association between nutritional KAP with self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic among students of Health Campus USM. And for the research objectives is first, to assess nutritional KAP among students of Health Campus USM. Second, to assess self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic among students of Health Campus USM. Third, to determine the association between nutritional KAP with self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic among students of Health Campus USM. As for the significance of the research, this research is useful in developing a more comprehensive intervention strategies to increase knowledge of healthy lifestyle and finding ways to address the issue of lack in practice of their nutritional related knowledge and attitude among university students. As based on previous studies, students often lack in practice of the knowledge. As for the research design, it is a retrospective cross-sectional study. It is a quantitative research that will be conducted by distributing online self-administered questionnaire through Google Form. And the study location is at University Science Malaysia Health Campus that include all the three schools in Health Campus, which is School of Medicine, School of Dental, and School of Health Sciences. And the study population is only among undergraduate students in USM Health Campus in Kelantan. For the study inclusion criteria, it is open for individual age 18 and above, which is undergraduate student in USM Health Campus. All races can participate as long as individual is willing to participate in this study. As for exclusion criteria, individual pursuing KLE International Medical Program are excluded from this study. Individual with any acute or chronic condition that limit the ability to do physical activity and individual that refuse to give informed consent will also be excluded. For the sample size calculation, it was determined using the proportion formula where the precision is 0.08, confidence level at 95%, Z-score 1.96, and p-value at 0.74, which represent the prevalence of good knowledge where it is at 74%. And the total subject needed after considering dropout rate at 20% is 139 subjects in total. And the next is sampling method. As for sampling method, in order to generate a representative sample, a list of undergraduate students from different schools, which is randomly drawn and compiled together. And the research instrument is I will use online questionnaire from Google Form that will consist of 3 parts, which is socio-demographic section, nutritional KAP, and self-perception on lifestyle change during COVID-19 pandemic, and all of the questions were in English. As for the questionnaire, for part 1, it will comprise social demographic information such as age, gender, school courses, year of study, their race, parent level of education and occupation, their household income, current financial assistance for them, living status during COVID-19 confinement, and their self-reported current COVID confinement weight and self-reported height. As for part 2, it will comprise of question to assess nutritional KAP, consists of 3 domains, which is knowledge related to healthy eating question, attitude related to healthy eating question, and practice of healthy eating. The reliability of this questionnaire using Cronbach Alpha is 0.4. Each item will be scored, and the total marks is more than, if the total mark is more than 50%, it is considered as good KAP, and marks that is below 50% it is labeled as poor KAP. This is the proof of access for the questionnaire. As for part 3, it comprises of questions to assess the self-perception on lifestyle change during COVID-19 pandemic, which consists of 4 parts: dietary related, physical activity related, sleep quality related, and stress and anxiety related changes. The reliability test of Cronbach Alpha is at 0.72, and each item will be scored according to the scale as shown in the table, and the summarization of data will be analyzed using descriptive analysis. And this is the proof of access for the questionnaire for part 3. As for flowchart of study, the research ethical approval must be achieved from JPAM USM before proceeding the study. So the participant will be informed and all related information of the study and informed consent will be given. After receive the informed consent, questionnaire will be distributed and data will be collected for further analysis and interpretation. As for the data will be analyzed by using IBM SPSS Statistic version 26. Descriptive analysis will be used for socio-demographic data and self-perception of lifestyle change score. For the research-dependent variable is the score of self-perception on lifestyle change, while the independent variable is the nutritional KAP score among the student. So the association between dependent variable, which separated into the different domain, which is dietary, physical activity, sleep quality, and stress and anxiety, with the independent variable will be tested using independent t-test if it is normally distributed, and Man-Whitney test if it is not normally distributed. And the expected outcome from this study is that nutritional KAP has significant association with self-perception on lifestyle change due to COVID-19 pandemic. And for ethical issue, to protect subject vulnerability, participants will take part in the study voluntarily. Prior informed consent will be given. Objectives and procedure of study will be explained to ensure that the participants are clear and fully understand of the study. No penalties or loss of benefit if the participant refuse to participate, and participants have the right to quit the study at any time they want, and the study will ensure to be conducted with no conflict of interest. As to ensure subject privacy and confidentiality, subject identity, telephone number, and address is anonymous. Only research team have the access to the data as per agreement of confidentiality signed. three-digit code will be used to represent each subject, and data obtained does not identify the subject individually. However, the questionnaire might be considered socially sensitive and may be emotionally triggering for the participant, as it analyzes participant condition throughout the pandemic, especially related to stress and anxiety. Therefore, the participant will have informed written and signed consent about this research, and participants have the choice to participate or refuse to join. And furthermore, there is no honorarium will be given in the study. As for the benefit, this study finding is expected to benefit the society by demonstrating that nutritional KAP might related to self-perception of lifestyle changes due to COVID-19 pandemic. And then next is the Gantt chart. As for the Gantt chart, we can see that now we are at the stage of finalizing the proposal and to send to the Japan to obtain approval from the ethical committee, and before we proceed for the data collection. And that is all from me. I'm sincerely apologize for the background sound, and thank you for your time, doctor, for reviewing my research paper.